lazy man. I can't take a man that's not motivated. I can't take a man that cannot take any pressure. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Amen. You got to have a man that is productive, and you got to have, amen, someone that's able to take pressure. Amen. You don't need someone, amen, when the bill collector call, honey, you go talk to him. You go get the phone, baby. Why don't you talk to him? No. You need a man that's going to be able to, amen, let me tell you something. If you are in a relationship and you got your boyfriend and you are with him and then he let his boys talk to you any kind of way. Ooh. Come on. Right, bye. Goodbye. Amen. Exit, stage left. You know, kick him to the curb real fast. Amen, because he should value you over his boys, his homeboys. He should, amen, value you more than them. Amen. I want to go out to the movie. Well, me and my boys, we just want to play some Xbox tonight. You know how it is, babe. Don't you understand? I mean, that's our bonding time. He can bond with the boys, but can't bond with you. You want conversation, but he can't talk now. Now he becomes mute. He becomes deaf. He can't hear, he can't speak. But when with his boys, oh man, I mean, they just have all kind of talk going on. If they can't communicate with you now, what do you expect when you get married? No communication. How you doing? Have a good day? How's your day? All right. You love me? I married you. Amen. Huh? Amen. So I'm just trying to say, he's just trying to help us. And let me tell you something else. Malachi, we read that, Malachi 3:8. About bringing all the tithes into the storehouse. Now watch this. Young ladies, you got to have a man that's a giver. Amen. If a man does not give God, if a man steals from God, what do you think he's going to do with you? If he steals from God and won't be, if he takes what is God's and he's not a giver to God, then how do you expect him to give to you? If he wants to always go on a Dutch date, y'all know what a Dutch date is, right? Y'all know Dutch date? You pay your bill, I pay my bill. That's Dutch date. You know? If he always wants to do that, and listen, and he can't spend any money on you now, how in the world do you expect Evan to pay money on you when you get married? Baby, you're spending too much. You're always getting your hair did. I mean, you got your nails done last week. You got your pedicure, manicure. Now you want to get your weave. I mean, you always want to, now you want to go get some clothes. If he's stingy now and he does not give it to God, he'll be stingy when you get married. You got to watch how you are dealing with a man right now. If he don't get out of his pocket for you right now, he ain't going to get out for you when you get married. Say stingy man. Don't marry a stingy man. Say amen. I'm putting it right today. So I'm just trying to help you. I'm telling you, listen, if a man does not give, if he's not a giver, if he's not a giver, watch how he handles his money with God. Is he buying an Xbox before he gives God tithes and offerings? And also, something else you got to have in a man. In the Psalms, David spoke about the aspect. David was a worshiper. In all the Psalms, you see the aspect of worship. You got to have a man that can be a worshiper. Amen. Watch how your man handles church service. When all the worship is going on, is he like this? I mean, God's just moving in this service. He like, yeah. Watch it. If he gets more excited about the Eagles than God, watch him. Tell you where his money's going to go. Worship. He has to be a worshiper. Listen, when you have a man that can worship, that can touch the heart of God, then, amen, God gives that man revelation, understanding of how to build a relationship. See, watch it. Here's what worship does. Why I find it so important? Because worship touches on vulnerability. Oh. And you see, if a man cannot be vulnerable, then he cannot really touch your inner person. He cannot become intimate with you. He may have sex with you, but he can never be intimate if he's not a worshiper. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Because worship, amen, worship strips me of my masculinity before God. Uh-oh. And brings me to the place of saying, God, I'm your bride, just like a woman's your bride. And so I learned how to be a bride to God, and I learned how to pour myself out and express myself and express my love to God and my emotions to God. And I become vulnerable in his presence. And so, a man, if he cannot cry openly before the Lord, if he cannot express his heart before God, if he cannot be vulnerable in the worship service, he may have a problem being vulnerable with you. He may just give you surface stuff all the time. How you feel about it? You know, I can handle it. I mean, does he really ever show you his vulnerability? Does he ever tell you, you know what, baby? I'm scared. Honey, I don't know if I can deal with that right now. But I need you to pray for me. Baby, I'm struggling right now with this job. The army. But I need you to pray on her. Can she see you break in front of her? The load has gotten heavy. Can she see you weep? And say, baby, I need your touch right now. But are you going, I got this. I got this. I got this. You ain't got nothing. You're playing a role. You're playing the game. See, but when you have a man that can worship, he can touch you in your most inner place. Because he has been sensitive to the touch in the heart of God. And any man can have sex, but few men can be intimate. But if you got a man that can worship, you got an intimate man. And everything that you have need of, God will begin to show him how to handle you properly. You understand me? You see, because worship takes you outside of your framework, outside of your masculine framework. You know, this is the way we handle it. You know, it breaks you down to a level of saying, you know what? I need to express my fear. Got to have a man that's going to be a worshiper. If he can't worship, he won't be intimate. All right? What else? In Timothy, the 1 Timothy, the 3rd chapter, speaks about if a man wants to be an elder, he must rule his house well and all that. And so the point of it is this, that if you're looking for a real mate as a husband, he got to be able to rule stuff. He got to be able to govern stuff. If you got a man that's always in chaos, always just, in chaos, he can't handle stuff. He can't rule over stuff. Amen? And in the first place, watch this. The first place he's governed is his sexuality. Uh-oh.